After months of digging, Fox 11 investigates getting some answers to allegations of missing money from the Brown County DARE program.
Kevin Vanden Heuvel admitted to embezzling cash from the DARE parking funds.
It's an investigation that has left the Brown County Sheriff's Department in disbelief.
We never, in our wildest dreams, thought two people that you entrust with this would go bad together and get into a conspiracy for something like this.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. The Brown County Sheriff says a former DARE officer stole thousands of dollars, money that was meant to help keep kids off drugs.
And it allegedly was going on for at least 4 years. The sheriff says that Officer Kevin Vanden Heuvel had help. At least 2 other people were involved in the theft. Fox 11 Investigates first broke the story last year. Robert Hornacek was there today as the sheriff spoke publicly about the case for the first time. Robert?
Tom, this is a day that was 7 months in the making. Brown County Sheriff John Gossage promised last fall he would eventually talk about the DARE investigation. Today, the sheriff did not hold back.
Betrayal, disappointment, anger, victimization, and disbelief.
Those are some of the words Brown County Sheriff John Gossage used to describe how he felt after he says former DARE officer Kevin Vanden Heuvel admitted to stealing money meant for the DARE program.
I'm outraged that Kevin Vanden Heuvel violating the same oath of office that he took to uphold. It's reprehensible actions betrayed the community that he served, the children that he instructed, and the law enforcement community he served with.
Vanden Heuvel was the face of the Brown County DARE program for more than 20 years. To thousands of former students, he's simply known as Officer Van. The Sheriff's Department says for at least 4 years, maybe as long as 7 years, Officer Van was stealing money from the DARE parking program.
This has been going on for years, and here he stands in front of everybody, accepts all these awards, all these accolades, when this has been going on. It's just baffling to me that he could do that.
For more than a decade, members of the Sheriff's Department and approximately 50 volunteers have helped park cars in the old Kmart parking lot on Packers game day. The money raised is supposed to go into a special DARE fund to pay for officers' salaries and supplies. But investigators say Vanden Heuvel stole thousands of dollars. Since it was cash, they still don't know exactly how much.
I don't want everybody lumped into this DARE program thinking that everybody was corrupt. Kevin was the corrupt one. I want to make that well known, that he was the one that made an independent decision to take these funds.
But investigators say Vanden Heuvel had help. Police say a longtime DARE volunteer who works as a drug and alcohol counselor helped Vanden Heuvel pull it off. Investigators say the two handed out fake parking passes and kept the money. Police say Vanden Heuvel also had a former county printing employee make up extra passes for games. Last October, the Sheriff's Department finally caught on to what was happening. Captain Jeff Sanborn says Vanden Heuvel showed up at his house and confessed.
First thing he starts to do is apologize. He admitted to stealing money from the DARE program, from the parking lot. He was extremely upset at the time, apologized over and over.
The sheriff says Vanden Heuvel was suspended. 2 days later, Vanden Heuvel resigned.
Did Kevin Vanden Heuvel ever explain why he did this?
He didn't specifically say why, but he did mention he felt entitled numerous times. He felt entitled for what he's done for the DARE program.
People are pretty angry right now, as am I. It's, like I said, it was a violation of trust.
Gossage says Officer Van did show some remorse after he was caught and returned $1,200. But Gossage says the former DARE Officer of the Year will be held accountable.
My kids went through DARE too, both of them. And I told my kids, who are now grown adults, I said, look, he made a mistake, and now he's going to have to pay for it. That's why we have a judicial system.
The Sheriff's Department has referred charges against Vanden Heuvel and the 2 other people involved in the case to the district attorney. The DA says he's still reviewing the case but expects to file charges in the case in the next few weeks. I did try to reach out to Vanden Heuvel on the phone today, but he did not return my call.